Hey, yo, shalom, shalom, brothers. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Zakar Kasai coming to you with another lesson. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. I'll start at 20. It says, "But ye have not so learned Hamashiach, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind." Right? Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Verse 24, "And that ye put on the new man, which after Hamashiach Yahweh, which after Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right, is created in righteousness and true holiness." That's right, man. You see? "Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down on your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands, the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." Because they would learn from you. We're learning from the apostles and elders, being great examples, man. And we've entered into their work, right? Verse 30, "And grieve not the Holy Spirit of power, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption." Okay, not everybody can come into this truth. So if you come into this truth and you understand the mysteries of the kingdom, because the scriptures tell you it was given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, but to them it was not given. So we have a opportunity here. And this walk ain't no cakewalk. I was just watching a video by the brother in St. Louis, New Jersey, put out a video about how he seen the angels, and pretty much they told him we were going to get beamed up soon, man. And you can feel it. You can feel it in the. I know for certain that you brothers that are in this truth, the brothers that I know brothers, man. And this ain't no cakewalk. This is very, very hard. Everybody got ailments. Everybody got things that they're dealing with in their flesh. And it's hard to breathe. And then you go out into the world and it's like, damn, I got to deal with this prison, which is this body. And then I got to deal with this prison planet outside of here. But it's required of the Lord, man. It's required of the Lord so that Romans 8 can pull into play, man. The scriptures say, Romans 8, we were subject. Let me pull it. Subject on the vanity, right? It says, verse 24, Romans 8, and yeah, this is Romans 8 and 16. It says, "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of power. And if children, then heirs, heirs of power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach," man. Joint heirs with Hamashiach, right? "If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, the things that you're going through in your body, the things that you're going through at work, the things that you're going through in your day-to-day life and with your family and whatever's happening, man. You know, the demons that are attacking you, man. Because we're living in the time where the demons are attacking, man. They're attacking. They're attacking real hard right now, man. But we're going to have to believe, and we're going to have to stand on this, man. No, that's why I've been in that spirit, man, preaching faith, man. Exhorting the brothers, Lord willing, man. You know, we can go into news articles and we can go into this, that, and the other. And, you know, maybe my spirit is like that too. My spirit is like that. But the Lord wants me to exhort brothers right now, man. To stay in the race, stay in the faith, man. Because you're not the only one that's going through things. You're not the only one that had lost somebody. You're not the only one that's going to lose your job or lose your car. You're having car problems and all these things. All your brothers, man, the same afflictions, like the scriptures say, are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world, man. Let me pull that up real quick. Because you're in your own life and you may think that you're going through it alone, but you're not going through it alone, man. You're not going through it alone, bro. All of us, everybody, this ain't no cakewalk. This truth ain't no cakewalk. This is struggle. Nobody in the world could do this. That's why the Lord chose you to do it. Nobody in the world. I remember I was without a job, without a home. I was living like homeless, damn near. I was walking back and forth. I finally got a job. I walked 2 miles to work and walked 2 miles back. Then I finally got enough money to get a bike. Nobody in the world is going through that. I would see people that I knew, and they would try to give me a ride or whatever. They give me rides sometimes, but they would be like, "Damn, this dude is walking." You damn right. The Lord will take you low, man. The Lord will take you low. Let me pull a scripture real quick. This is 1 Peter 5:9. And I'll read up. This is verse 6. 1 Peter 5:6-9. It says, "Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of power, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him." You got to cast it to the Lord. Your infirmities, the things that you're going through with your legs and your arms, your heart may be fluttering or things like that, man. You know, you're like, damn, am I, the Lord going to take me out or something, you know? You know, you have these thoughts. Like the book, I think it's the book of Sirach. It tells us that, you know, you're constantly thinking about death. You're constantly thinking about things like that. A wise man considereth these things, man. Like the scriptures say, a wise man considereth not a small, and you know, you got to consider the small things and the big things. You got to consider everything. Everything matters. Everything is spiritual. So this is the book, 1 Peter chapter 5:6 again. "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of power, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant." You hear that? Be sober. That's why in my last live, at the very end, I was speaking about drinking and things like that. Like the things of this world that are easily accessible, man. That old man is going to keep on, like, because he's a part of the world. And the world is still going on right now, but we are not a part of the world. So he's going to keep on, like, you know, poking on you, knocking on your temple, knocking on the door of your brain. Then he got demons with him. He got all types of demons with him, man. You know, we must be separate, bro. Like, we really, really got to try hard right now, man. Like, we really got to try hard right now. We really, the Lord did it so you can try harder. You can grasp this moment and hold on for dear life, man. For you. Not for your mama, not for your brothers and sisters, just for you and your household, you and your children, man, your wife. They can be saved by you, man. We gotta dig deep right now. You know? It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And that's what we see, man. Everything around us is poison. Everything around us is wickedness, man. And it's hard to bear sometimes. But you gotta know what the Lord did for you. The Lord brung you into this for a reason. It says, verse 9. Let me read verse 8 one more time. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. A lot of people getting devoured as we speak. And it ain't gonna stop. The devil don't stop. We can't stop, man. It says, whom resist steadfast in the faith. You got to resist the devil and he will flee. And that's that old man. That's that old conversation. That's that, hanging out and partying and bullshit and hanging with these people, man. You never know when the Lord gonna send his destruction. Don't be around these people when the Lord, you know in the back of your mind, the Lord tell you, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't do this or don't do that. Don't hang out with them. Like in the book of Proverbs, man. Proverbs chapter 1. Matter of fact, let me pull that up real quick. Proverbs chapter 1. And I think it's down here. And it says, Proverbs chapter 1. And 10, it says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Yeah, your family members and friends and shit, you're gonna have to separate from them, man. And that's what I've been preaching. I can't even help it. I try to go into a different lesson, but the Lord wants me to preach about separating from those people in your life, man. You're gonna have to take care of your household, obviously, but everybody else, you might have to. We living in that time. You're gonna have to separate. You really gonna have to consider that, man. It says, my son, if sinners entice thee, come on with us. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. It's really talking about like sinners in this world. If you was that old man that used to go rob or this, that, and the other, or used to go do this, or you go partying so much, or you committing adultery all the time and all these things, man. Any kind of sin. If sinners entice thee, right? Consent thou not. Verse 11, Proverbs 1:11. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause, right? Let us swallow them up, alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious stones, precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. And that's how Jake is, man. They all plot together, like the scriptures say, they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no understanding, man. And we were out there in the world like that at certain points, with our friends, and we going to do this or doing that. But this is talking about, going and, committing sin, man. Gathering together to commit sin. Okay, saying forget the Lord, we're going to go do this anyway. And that's what our people used to do back in the day. They were premeditated. They would already have a burnt offering ready, and they would go do some fuck shit, man. We can't be like that in these days, man. The Lord didn't put us too far to be like that. It says, my son, walk not in the way with them. Refrain thy feet from their path, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain is the net spread in the sight of the bird. And they lay wait for their own blood. Yeah, man. Not knowing that they're going to their own destruction. That's why the Lord tells you to be holy and be ye separate, man. Be holy and be ye separate, man. Okay? That's what we're supposed to be doing. We ain't supposed to be like these other people, man. Let's go to the book of let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians 4. Let's go back. Ephesians chapter 4. And 21. Let's go there. Ephesians chapter 4 and 21. It says, Ephesians chapter 4 and 21. Actually, I'll start here. Yeah, in 21 it says, if so be that ye have heard him, you heard this word, right? Okay, you heard Yahushua through the prophets, Isaiah 30 and 20 through 21, man. And you will hear a word behind thee, that teachers should not be removed into a corner anymore. These are all things that are staples in this faith, because, like, you know, when you heard the word, the name Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, then you attach to that. You were looking for it. That because you might be a member of the elect, man. It says, Ephesians 4 and 21, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him through his prophets, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man. That motherfucker still be lurking around, bro. That motherfucker still be lurking around. You gotta dead that nigga, man. Every chance you get, you gotta dead him. He gonna pop up in your brain. He gonna pop up here, pop up there. You gotta keep on deading that man. I say that first and foremost to myself, because I have troubles. We all got troubles, man. That's why the brother had the dream. And the angel told him about our infirmities, man. That's one of our infirmities. Different things in our bodies. This flesh, like the elder Apostle Gabar always says, it's your number one enemy, bro. You. Yourself. Not anybody else, man. It's you. The biggest fight that you're going to fight is against you. And through experience, I've learned that. It's you, man. It's always been you. It's always been you, man. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Right? And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, that ye put on the new man, which after power is created in righteousness and true holiness. Okay, that's right, man. Let's go to this next one. I'll close it off. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. I'll start at 1. And it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I have put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, because they are faithful and true. That's right. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Yeah, when you're putting off that old man, when you put away your family members, when you separate. And plus, like other things in the world, this world don't believe in the Lord. You're going to have a bunch of friction, a bunch of people coming against you because they don't understand. Like Tucker Carlson was saying not too long ago, he's like, we were like looking past each other. We were talking past each other because in his mind, the white man Jesus is, that's what's, you know, the Jews over there in Israel, that's what they're talking about, man. In his mind, that's all he knows. But the Lord has opened us up and turned the page and showed us his secrets, man. So he being a damn heathen, he can't understand this. And that's how some of our people are. They're fucking almost heathens also, man. They can't understand it because the Lord don't want them to understand it. He gave it to you. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. 2 Ezra 15:4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Everybody around you. 2 Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish that was born in vain. Can you believe that, man? The Lord said the multitude that was born in vain is going to perish. That means people were born in vain here, man. Now, why would the Lord do that? The Lord don't care nothing about these people. He only cares about his elect, man. It says, therefore saith the Lord, or verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And that's why the Lord is pissed. And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Their hurtful works are fulfilled. Thus saith the Lord, right? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. So they do it on purpose. They say, who is God? They do it on purpose. Even you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you do it on purpose, man. It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry for unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what we're doing. We're complaining continually to the Lord, man. Always complaining. You know? About these damn devils, man. Esau Edom got to go down, man. You know? He got to, man. So that's just a quick lesson, man. Hopefully this message was edifying. Had to get out here and do something, exhort the brothers, man. Lord willing. Message was edifying. Matter of fact, I got one more. Let me look up something real quick. This is the book of Ephesians 6. You already know what I'm going to, man. And it says in 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. And you really got to think about that. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And they opening up CERN. They doing all types of shit. Esau Edom. He do all types of things, man. You know, all these people, you know, like I put on the comment board, the elder was talking about, you know, seeing apparitions and demons and shit. And you know, I put on the comment board, I've been having that all my life. I can see demons on the people. I can hear them, like sometimes at night, you know, like they be messing with you or whatever. They mess with me, you know, different so-called sleep paralysis. I've had that I can't even count how many times I've had that, how many times I've heard them, how many times they've opened the door. I can hear the door open up. I can hear the footsteps. I can feel them sitting on the bed or whatever. All that. I don't know why the Lord made me go through all that. But I'm here now to tell about it. I don't have to lie about it. It's a part of who I am. I can detect the demons. I'm always fighting with them, man. I'm always fighting. I ain't never stopped fighting. I've been fighting since I was like 12 years old, man. And I never knew then, but now I know. But I never give up. The Lord didn't let me give up, man. You know, to the point where you can almost like, you know when they come and you can feel them. You can feel them certain times. You let certain people in your house. Like that's why the Elder Shazak said, don't let everybody in your house, man. You can feel them. You can feel the demon when, you know, you can feel it. Be sitting there lurking around, waiting for you to get back home from work. Yeah, open up all the doors, hit you some incense, man. Hit you some prayers. You know how long I've been doing that, man? I've been doing that way before, man. Way before I even thought about the truth, man. I didn't know nothing about Yahweh Shem El Shah, but I knew one thing. I knew that I didn't know his name, but I knew that he was working with me, man. Even back then, whenever I was, and one thing about me, I never really liked that name, Jesus. I always just called him Lord, you know? And when those sleep paralysis dreams would come over me, I would be like, please, Lord, I'm scared. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to, none of that, man. But, if I keep on praying, then they would eventually leave, man. And over time, you had to have faith with that prayer. Then they would all automatically leave, man. When you put that faith with it. When you know that they're going to leave after you say the name. Especially after I learned the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They don't mess with me as much, man. Literally, ever since I was a kid, man, I've been having sleep paralysis. I've been seeing ghosts. I've been seeing different apparitions. All types of shit. I don't know why the Lord chose me to see all that. More than a lifespan, man. More than people could even imagine. But it is what it is. We all got our different walks. We all, we all in this thing together, man. We all, this is the body of Yahweh Shai, man. So with that, man, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Hopefully this message was edifying. Shalom.